What's up, everybody? It's your boy Bogler320, and I'm here reporting in on your recent Yankee news. And man, I should have done this a lot more last year, especially since it was the year the Yankees were expected to kind of underperform most people's eyes. They obviously fucking surpassed everybody's expectations, and now we're coming into the new year, and they've already placed Giancarlo Stanton under everybody's Christmas tree. And I'm sorry, once again, I'm getting late on this, guys, but it's a long off season. I figured why not put out the video. Probably a couple people might watch this, and I just like talking baseball in general, so why the fuck not? So, Cash God, I'm just going to call him Cash God for everybody who knows what I'm talking about. It's Brian Cashman. Our beautiful little bald Cash God of a GM just basically gets Stanton for nothing. I wouldn't say nothing. They gave him Jorge Guzman, guy they got from the Astros in exchange for Brian McCann, who was one of the top 10 prospects. But other than that, it was basically Castros and a money watch, so you're basically paying Stanton $16 million this year, next year, and then if he doesn't decide to opt out, you're going to pay him way less than you would Machado or Harper. And initially, when Stanton signed that contract, I thought, man, why the fuck would they do that? Because out of all people, they couldn't afford to pay him that shit over such a long period of time. And you knew it was a matter of time, and they're going to deal him, especially after they sold it to Jeter and the other dude who we'll never really remember. Everybody, especially me, just thinks of Jeter as the sole owner, and it's funny. He's probably like the dude who put in the least amount of money, but he's a recognizable face, and he's pretty much taking a lot of shit on this transaction. But he had to do what he had to do, man. He was dumping people. He dumped Ozuna, and he's gonna dump Yelich. And if you're a team that wants to just fucking rip off another team, go at the Marlins at this point, because they just want salary relief. They don't even care. They didn't get one top 100 baseball prospect. Deal with Ozuna or Stanton. But back to the Yankees, man. I know Yankee fans, we're waiting for the season to start. We're counting down the days to spring training. We're crossing our fingers and hoping to avoid ridiculous injuries. I mean, they had injuries last year. They had so much crazy depth in the minor leagues that it didn't really matter. It probably cost them the division. Pretty sure the Red Sox battled injuries themselves, but you hope we don't miss Sanchez for more than a month again. You hope the same with Didi. And this is easily a 100-win team. Even if they don't get Garrett Cole, and in my opinion, they don't need Garrett Cole because you have Montgomery who's making the minimum. I get it, if an opportunity presents itself, go after Garrett Cole, go after Chris Archer, go after Michael Fulmer, but you really don't need them, and in my opinion, they should save those bullets until the trading deadline so they can address something if an injury creates a hole that they need to fill, man. You don't need to address anything now. The team's fine now. The bullpen is oozing with talent. We know this shit. The starting pitching is more than capable, especially with the depth they have in the minors. So two guys go down, they'll bring up top legitimate dudes. You're not going to see just garbage like you used to see back in the old days and just, I don't know, it's like praying for rain. Remember that, was that year 2006 or was it 2008? No, it was 2006, I think they brought up Aaron Small. I might have butchered that year, but yeah, somebody can correct me on that. And he just went 9-0. And I'm like, yo, this guy should be getting destroyed every start. And I couldn't figure out for the life of me how he's getting people out. Now you don't have to worry about that. You're bringing up guys with talent. I mean, I saw, even when they were bringing up Sesa, dude, people like that were getting hammered or throwing in the upper 90s. Or people that you're like, you can give the ball to and they might be able to shut down a guy or two. Then you can at least go to that killer bullpen. But yeah, man, this team's lineup is sick at this point. I mean, at this point, they're not going to trade Torres, Florial, and I'm guessing Sheffield. Although, to me, every pitcher at this point is touchable. These pitchers go down so often that it's just, what's the point? What's the point, man? You don't even bother giving these pitchers extensions anymore. Just, if you can deal them for a position player or something you need, like an experienced pitcher, just do it. So to me, Sheffield shouldn't be. None of the pitchers they have, and they have a crap load of pitching at this point in the minor league system. A lot of righties from what I'm reading about that throw 100. Doesn't matter, man. 3 guys get hurt, they'll bring up 5 other guys at this point. Like I said, the team's just oozing with depth. And at this point, we're just trying to see how many records they break as a lineup. If they stay healthy, of course. I mean, worst comes to worst, they go down. You fight for a wild card spot, right? Just like you did this previous year, and you try to surpass expectations. I mean, you can call the Astros a team to beat, but there's no question. The Yankees are just the most talented team on paper. And we'll see if they can pull it out, man. See if they can just bring another championship, because at this point, they're back to being, the most hated friggin' team again after 1 year. Just everybody hopping on their dick. Sorry for the words, but I don't like the mince words. Everybody's just hopping on the team. And it's as a Yankee fan, as a hardcore fan, you hate to see bandwagoners jump on your team because it really just not like it lessens the quality, but it kind of leaves like a crappy taste in your mouth because you're enjoying watching your team when you're reaping, the benefits of all the crap you've endured as a hardcore fan, all the little things you know they did to just get better along the way, and a lot of things that went your way, and these dudes are just lapping it up. It's kind of like they put no effort into it and they're enjoying it just as much as you do. Maybe that's what makes me more mad, or hardcore fans like me mad. Just the fact that it's kind of a phony celebration. They just want to get in on the popularity. Fuck those fans. This is the season for the real Yankee fans. Hopefully, they avoid stupid injuries. And we get another decent shot at the World Series, man. They blew that freaking lead. It doesn't matter if they face Verlander again or whoever else and he just starts throwing these hellacious breaking balls. At that point, the Yankees are going to have to walk with the bases loaded to get runs because they're not. Dude, the lineup did not get a pitch to hit in Game 6 or 7, man. I remember McCullers threw, I think it was more than 20 straight breaking balls. And God help this team, man. They were polished at times, but they showed that youngness in Game 7, man. They were just anxious as shit. They didn't want to take a walk, and they kept swinging at every breaking ball. So let's see if that's the case this year, You're going to keep seeing that crap again if you face the Astros, but we'll see if they even get to that point. It's a beautiful thing about baseball. You never know which way it's going to go. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. And this is just crazy, man. I mean, he might have another move or two left at this point. And if it was up to me, I'd rather take Chris Archer over Garrett Cole. But that's just me because I know he's pitching the AL, and I've seen him like a million times due to this stupid unbalanced schedule. But yeah, guys, let me know again what you think. And fuck, dude. Might as well do a video once a week on this. Well, it's my own version of like Yankees hostile at this point. But yeah, guys, have a good one. Be safe. Bokologa 320 is out.
うまそうやのう。